And welcome to another episode of A Cup of Coffee and Fetish. Yeah, that's right, people. There's a new shop in town. There's gonna be a episode with me showing you the store. I tried to go in there today. It's called Krimz Kramz. It's a secondhand store. It has both used things, original things. They have tons of crazy stuff in there. I tried to go in there today and see if I could make a video. Too many people, way too loud. It's been packed with people every day. This is not sponsored, by the way. I just love this shop. So, if ever in Haugesund, the shops you have to visit is, of course, Shabby Records, Den Lille Bokbutikken, and Krimz Kramz, which I will show. Sorry, wrong way. But today we're going to talk about. A cup of coffee, of course, freshly brewed. You can see the. No, you can't see the smoke. A cup of coffee and fetish. This is some books. I didn't buy this guy there, but you can find toys there as well. This is some of the books that I've bought at Krimz Kramz in Haugesund. They're on Instagram and Facebook. I will link them below, and I promise you. Also go to my Instagram. I will post some photos from today when I was there of some stuff they have, and they have some coffee fanzine stuff in there. I make adult comics, and a lot of stuff that I make is not for kids. So at Krimz Kramz you can find the more daring comics that Shabby Records and the Lille Bokbutikken don't have. So go check them out. I will link them below, as I said. So now, yeah, you can buy coffee fanzine stuff in Haugesund at Shabby Records, Root and Tattoo, Lille Bokbutikken, and Krimz Kramz. We're gonna go through these. I'm gonna start with this. This was the first one that I got. I'm gonna be really pro now and have this in the background like this. Yeah. And again, this is not sponsored. I bought these at Krimz Kramz. Love those kind of shops. And I thought I should dress up for the occasion by having this nice decoration on me. This is actually choking me a little bit, so if the video suddenly stops and I fall down to the ground, it's not because I did some acting, it's because I actually passed out. This is one of the books that I found at Krimz Kramz. This book was screaming my name. The reason why this book is so amazing is I love photography, and if you don't know me, I like a little bit weird stuff and fun stuff. So this book was amazing, and the cool thing is it's edited by Diane Hansen, and she was one of the people that helped Robert Crumb early in his career. She worked with pornography and had a magazine focusing on fetish, like legs, stockings, stuff like that. And this text says it all on the front cover here. These photographs may strike some people as sexist and others as sexy. Either way, they are uncommonly visceral. New York Times. Including a 60-minute DVD, adults only. And the best thing is, it has a reversible panic jacket. And I've already prepared one because I have two of these books. This is by Richard Kern, called Action. This is the book that I like the most. But I just had to have the other one too, because there's a link between these two books, which is pretty cool. Because this one, what in the name? Is this the same kind of book as this? Two different photographers. This is Richard Kern, and this is by, let's see, I'll cheat a little bit, I don't remember the name, Chas Ray Creeder, and it's called Motel Fetish, but the cover says different, doesn't it? It says Newton Optics, and it says on the front Optics, or a treatise of the reflections, refractions, inflections, and colors of light by Sir Isaac Newton, KNT. So it's a little bit weird. Why is this cover when it's a book about motel fetish? Like, I can show you, maybe I can show you. It's difficult to find a photo. This is not so bad. It's photographs of women in different like 50s, 60s lingerie in the hotel. A fetish of its own, and really great book. But what I wanted to show you is it's with reversible panic jacket, and it's like this. This one also has it. So this is the cover, but you can flip it. So I'm gonna show you how it looks like this when you flip it. We were eating sushi yesterday at Sabi Sushi here in Haugesund, and I could read this book like this, but it was actually something quite the opposite. Because you take off the jacket like this, and then you see on the other side there's a different sleeve. So when I fold this back, I'll do it for you, my YouTube viewers, because I'm gonna open the other one. Gonna have a little first reaction maybe to the other one, if we have time. I'm trying to keep it under 10 minutes, people. So I'm gonna not fold it too much, because this is how it actually looked when it was in the shelf. It was in the bar area on the lower floor in Krimz Kramz. So this is a very cool book as well. And here's the cool link. This book, photo book by Richard Kern. He also did Marilyn Manson's early music videos, Lunchbox. I haven't read up too much about it, but I just, when I was Googling this book to see what it is, because it's wrapped in plastic. Hey, wrapped in plastic, a line from Marilyn Manson. I found out that he had something to do with the photography and music video of the Lunchbox music video by Marilyn Manson from his first album, one of the best albums in my opinion. So he was a part of that, and in this book by a completely different photographer, Tashin, both of them. Inside this book, let's see if I find a page I can actually show, which is pretty hard. The cool thing is, it's only one of these books at Krimz Kramz, so if you see something you like there, you better buy it, because if it's gone, it's gone. And these are things that are out of print. Both of these books are out of print, so they're not available. You can't order them. You can find them online and stuff, but you have to pay a price then. This is kind of innocent. No, let's find a better one. I should have had this ready though, before I show it to you, so I'm sorry about that. But, oh, here you go. Yeah, the first one, Richard Kern. He was a part of the Lunchbox Marilyn Manson music video. And this is his book, Action. And this book, Motel Fetish by Chas Ray Kreider, has Marilyn Manson's ex-girlfriend, Dita Von Teese, the fetish queen. Really sexy and like peeping Tom voyeurish photos in this one. Excellent. I love books like this. So both of these are a gem. So I'm gonna watch that DVD later tonight. Hang around in my apartment. These are two of the books that I got. I'm gonna tease you guys with this and maybe do Instagram live stream or something like this with this one, just to tease you a little bit. So follow me on Instagram to see more of that. And here, oh my god, Araki by Araki, also focusing on fetish, bondage and weird stuff. Japanese photographer, also a book from Tashin, out of print, and when this was released it cost around 1,300 Norwegian kroners, roughly 130 euros. If I suck with doing translations like that, but this I found at Krimz Kramz for 666. This is also amazing, this book. I think I can't show, oh okay, I can't show anything in this book. Maybe one. It also has some plants and stuff. Well, this is the most innocent one I could find, but big photography, long interview and everything. Beautiful made book, weighs a ton. So this one and these are the 3 fetish books that I bought at Krimz Kramz here in Haugesund. So I'm gonna do an own episode on them and go in the link below to see their Instagram page for more fun, and Facebook. stop by the shop and also get some Coffee Fanzine trading cards and cartoons and fanzines. Some of my fanzines are there with a little bit explicit material. And yeah, that's about it for today's episode. So I wish you a very good weekend. Subscribe, like, and share, and leave a comment on what fetish books you like and what fetish books I should check out. Always open for suggestions. Have a nice weekend, and for those of you in Haugesund, go skateboarding day, which is Skateboard Company tomorrow at 3 o'clock at Grytå or in the parking house by the cinema if it starts to rain. Go to my Instagram to see more about that. Have a nice weekend, people, and stay weird.